There were a wide variety of interesting people there. A platinum ring holder of the Zaibatsu, a shogun of one of the clans, Zugzul's daughter, Glacier was there, and Finch was able to suss out and find a hiding away amongst a table of Ursunine warriors and a minotaur, a small cloaked goblin, black, reminiscent of the necromancers that you had fought in the city of Chengdu, which is now destroyed, but having an emblem of it of a 8-branch tree with a symbol of a grandmother and grandfatherly figure. The first fight went seemingly well against a mutated troll. Ezekiel was going good until eventually it seemed like these compatriots had to step in, both Danzok and Oza. But that fight was won, and then it would look to be a more friendly second fight turned out to be not so friendly, as the money was exchanged for a friendly fight until halfway through, Danzog was being stabbed in the neck by an unseen assailant, who Danzog then proceeded to kill. And then as that had wrapped up and you guys were exiting it, it was briefly words were exchanged in regards to the ringmaster, the game master, towards Ezekiel, of trying to goad him into more fights, because Oza had paid off the rest of the debt, and as such, Ezekiel is no longer supposedly in debt at all. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the goading worked as it kept ramping up. Ezekiel swiped claws out against the throat of the Rakshasa, which felt like it did nothing. And I believe, as of that situation and where we left off, Danzok was leaving, both in frustration in regards to what had happened before, the whole system being fucked, and everyone else. As he was leaving up the stairs, Finch, Ezekiel, and Oza were still like there in the like on the top floor. Yeah. So this is where we pick up.
All right, I walk away from that conversation. Also feeling pretty mad that I kind of let go of the cool there, and allow myself to be brought to that way, and I go straight back to our room. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm just gonna either catch up with Danzok if he's there, or if not him, I will go straight to, just go straight to the room.
All right. Oza follows you in suit. Finch.
I'm gonna head back as well.
You three are up the stairs, and as you're going onto like the ground floor, you see exiting the sharpened table to the outside is Danzog is just like ahead of you as he is also leaving.
Yeah.
Once I leave the sharpened table, is there anywhere in Chengdu that has a, I don't know, like an outdoor sitting area, like like a communal area, fountain or park or something like that?
I'd say in your walks throughout the city, you have seen more less communal parks and more like just naturic like bonsai tree zones.
Yeah,
there's a small patch of grass, but it's mainly more of a sitting / rest area.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna head to one of those if I remember where one is. That's close.
Yeah, totally fine. You're able to remember where one of them is. At this point in time of the night, because you guys weren't there for long, it's about like 9 p.m. At this point in time. The streets are amped up. They're amped up a little bit in regards to just nighttime market style aspect.
Yeah.
So the roads are semi full, but nothing really as of right now too majorish going on. And you're able to, and then as Danzok leaves, and then you guys leave the shop table as well. Well, it's essentially like Danzok leaves the shopping table, and by the time you guys leave the shopping table as well, do you look out for where Danzok has gone again, or do you just go, well, he's gone somewhere?
No, I think after my, I'd say consolidation, but like consolement. What's it looking for? Like when the fight finished, and I tried to show a bit of like sportsmanship, and I could tell that he was definitely very like quite angry and quite frustrated. I was like, I'm not gonna push it, especially after a night like tonight where I'm fucking down to 1 HP. I just want to sleep. So I will look for him, but I do not intend to seek him out for a conversation.
Fuck, I'm so angry.
Maybe in the morning.
All right.
You know?
Roll for me a perception check.
Yes.
In that he's not hiding, but because of just like the extra distance he has ahead of you, just to spot him out amongst the crowd.
That would be a plus perception. Sorry. 6.
6. Unfortunately, you're just not able to ask like too many people in the street.
Yeah.
And with that head start, who knows where he could have gone?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then I intend to head back to. Where are we staying that night? We're staying at
the Shadowless Sword.
Shadowless Sword. Yeah. So I'm going back to Shadowless Sword.
Right. Oza goes. Yeah, I think heading home, night's rest is the best plan at the moment. I'm a bit heavily injured
as well, mate. I'd like to give that to you.
No worries. Finch?
I can't remember the goblin. When did he say? Or not the goblin, the Minotaur. When did he say we would talk again?
He didn't, as far as I'm aware of, without looking back on it. Either like they would be waiting outside.
No, that sounds about right. I just couldn't remember because I feel like I remember him saying we'll talk later, but not a date.
You're still in goblin form at that point, eh?
He was.
Point, yeah.
Yeah, he was a goblin when that conversation was had.
Finch now?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone's kind of split up at the moment. I kind of want to confront the platinum ring guy, but I feel like there's a high chance I'll be killed if I do that. So maybe I'll take it easy for the rest of the day, and I'll head back to the Shadowless Blade.
What time is it at the moment?
It's about like 9 p.m.
Pretty late.
Yeah.
Give up the fortune teller.
So Oza, Ezekiel, and Finch head back to the Shadowless Sword. Finch, do you want to double check in regards to that alleyway?
Oh yeah, I will.
You head back in the of that alley, and then looking down it, there are no. It's as if what you had seen before hadn't occurred. There's no bodies. There's no ravaged-looking goblins. It's empty. From like, I don't assume you're going into it, but like at the entrance to the alleyway, you don't see any other bodies. You don't see any goblins. You don't see any like pulsing red glow.
Damn. What if I What if I did go in?
Hey, if you want to go in, go in.
Who's with me right now?
Nobody, I don't think.
If you were going up by yourself, or it depends on if you made mention of, hey,
No, I would have just thought about it as I've seen it.
yeah.
In that case, I'll sneak.
Sneak in.
Yep.
All right. Ezekiel.
From what I can see, there's nothing.
Yes. As of, like, at the entrance to the alleyway where you can see there's nothing. Like what you saw before.
Can I have a
looked like...
good hard look and see if I can see anything that looks hidden from the alleyway sort of entrance? Yeah.
All right. Roll for me a perception check.
All right. That is gonna be. Oh wait, how many shrewd investigator points do I have left? I think I have one.
I believe you have one left.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll use it.
While that is happening, Oza and Ezekiel are making their way towards the Shadowless Sword.
That's what I want.
Danzok is making his route towards a more parkish bonsai style, like relaxation spot. They're not parks, but they're just like
Meditation areas, like shrine, not
where
shrines, but like
where small people, where people, the elderly, go to do tai chi.
Yeah, easy, yes.
Alright, what'd you get?
27.
27. From this, and you just look down, and then you just instinctively, something naturally like rolls through your brain in regards to sussing out this alleyway. There are no bodies here, so what is missing? Or what isn't missing? What has been added? And it's... the bodies are gone, that's fine. That garbage pile is still the same, that hasn't been touched. There is still, as a group of people walk past the other end of the alley, where another lot of like merchant pavilions have been set up, flashes of flame from a performance act from this like magician lights up. But as it lights up, that section of the alley is also lit. And on the other end, you see flashes of... and then it looks like there's... A good guess would be blood on that side of the wall.
Alright. Well, I will sneak and see if I can get a closer look.
Alright, roll for me a stealth check.
It's not what I'm best at, so I really hope I roll high. I am not proficient in it, so it's just my raw dex, which is 3, which makes it 18.
18. You take a lower profile than what you already naturally have. And then just moving along the side of the wall that has the most shadow, that doesn't seem to be lighting up naturally from like passers-by or magicians or whatever that illuminate through other means. And then as you slink past and then around a pile of garbage, it's when your feet kicks something and then it moves a little bit. But what you kicked was hard but felt soft at the same time. And then as you look up from where the blood on the wall is, it kind of looks like, besides like a body's been dragged across it. But apart from that body drag, there's some handprints. And a paw print. And then it's the thing that you kicked on the floor. And it looks like a paw.
Like decapitated?
Seems to be not a clean cut, but it looks like it has been severed off from an arm, and with just your continual watching and looking as to what's going on, what was and missing in this, it looks like there are bite marks out of this paw.
Do I remember what they were eating? I know they ate the bugbear, but what were they...
You don't remember what they were eating before. The body on the ground was...
Yes, no, they were doing a ritual. That's
Yes.
right. And then
Yes.
they ate the bugbear.
But the pull, the colouring of what you can make out of it, blood-soaked that it is, reminiscent of the Rakshasa that was sent out to investigate the alley when you first made mention of it to the concierge at the sharpened table.
Okay.
But apart from that, there is nothing else out of place.
Well, I will make a mental note of it, but I will leave it here, in case... Just with the idea that, if someone comes looking for him, they'll see what happened to him.
Right then. And then heading your way back towards the Shadowless Sword.
Yes.
Alright. Dunzok, you're able to find this small, like, a garden area. There's a couple of elderly goblins doing their own, like, their version of, like, Tai Chi, while, like, some music is playing. It's, like, old, like, violin-style stuff. And the tone itself, even though there is, like, pavilions and stuff going on, it seems like when you enter the boundaries of this courtyard, it seems to cut out the noise of the outside.
Yeah. Okay. Is there like any seating, or is it just on the grassy floor?
There are some seats. Looks like the seating is like 2 to 3, like 2-seater seats, facing each other in what could only imagine to be like public mahjong tables. But no one's there playing at them at the moment.
Okay, that's all right. I'll just take a seat on the grass.
What's just going through? What's Danzo thinking about right now?
Mainly trying to calm down from what happened, but also a lot of doubt if I'd want to do this whole champion thing. Because at the moment, and what just happened, it sounds like it's a bit of a losing game, regardless of whether I become champion or not. It sounds like everyone's going to be taking advantage and doing all these random deals at my cost. So, what's the point of being champion in an organization that doesn't really make sense? Because no one's really enforcing any rules. So he's a little bit lost in that regard when it comes to that. Also, trying to understand why he lost his cool, I would say, is probably a big part of that walking away and going to somewhere a little quieter. What made him tick? What was the thing?
And it's thoughts like that bring you to your mentor, your father figure, Zugzul. And it's did he have to go through this to become champion? Like, what did he have to put up with? What did he have to do? And even with all his teachings and just as much as he can lay on you, the question, maybe just at the back of your mind, small questions of why wouldn't he tell me certain things?
Yeah. Or is it a case of, oh, no, maybe things are different now that the world is changing? Maybe like there isn't too much of a place for this kind of stuff, because if people are going to be cutting dodgy deals and there's no regulation, how can something like this exist in a world where, there's new rules, there's new stuff being changed? Yeah, exactly. So it's not about the enjoyment of the fighting anymore. It's more of the who makes the most money off bets and stuff. And I don't want to be a part of that thing.
A deep in thought until you're one of the older goblin ladies that was doing their version of Tai Chi walks up to you. Goes, stuck in your own thoughts, dearie.
Yes. Yeah. How do I talk? Fuck, I fucking throat spit, so I don't know how to. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when you get to my age, sometimes these thoughts are best left to be ignored and let go.
It feels like my entire life. How do I talk? How do I talk? Wait,
That's good. That's good.
no, it doesn't sound right.
Maybe a little bit gruffer and guttural.
I don't think I'll be able to.
But if you can't with your throat, then that's fine.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna quickly just recap on a Cougar Man video, for a fucking, just so I can get a fucking quick reference of how I talk.
Bro, don't let it go pieces.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My entire life feels like a bit of a lie. What?
It's fine, dude. It's
No,
fine.
it doesn't.
Yeah, you should have
It
an
doesn't sound right. Right?
you have like an English accent to it, kind of.
My entire life has been a lie.
Yeah, no, like more like yeah. I would check, but then the recording's gonna pull into the audio.
She goes, well, I felt that way once as well when I was much, much younger. I was trained and joined in the war colleges like everybody else, but then I had a knack for certain things, and then essentially it felt like the world was promised to me. And then I did my best to appease the expectations of others, with the potential reward being whatever I wanted, my entire life towards one goal. But that goal never happened. It never came to pass. I was just moved along from one place to another until eventually I was left on my own without any sort of guiding. No one to tell me what to do. I'd been doing it so long I'd forgotten to do it on my own.
I don't know. Maybe I stop. Yeah.
Who would be hurting if you did stop?
Well, me, I would say.
But who would you be helping if you did stop?
That I don't know.
And then there we go. If you were to stop, find out who that would help, and then go from there. Sugino, by the way, my name is
Danzog.
Danzog. It's been lovely to meet you this fine night.
Thank you for your knowledge.
At this day and age, or this age, that is all I have left. And then she bows a little bit, and then walks back to her group that have just finished doing their card of Tai Chi and have started to collect their blankets and start to leave.
I think I sit a little while longer, and then I make my way back to the shadowless sword.
Ezekiel and Oza make the reach the shadowless sword first. Seems to be pretty quiet. And then eventually Finch turns up as well as you head to the elevator. Brings you down to where the shadowless sword really is, not just the foyer room. It seems to be very quiet. Doesn't seem to be many people there. Nothing's like in swing. No partying.
I urge Oza to go to the room.
Yeah, I'm a bit sore. I'm tired. I think I'll get some rest.
I I'll lead us both to the room. If Finch is coming behind, I won't close the door behind me. But if he isn't, then I will. Do you follow through, Finch?
Am I there?
You would be there a little bit later. Actually, technically, no one can get in the room besides Danzok.
Ah.
There's only one key.
That's right. Yeah. All right. If that's the case, then I go to like a quiet part of just in where I guess where the actual the Shadow Sword really is, as you say. And I pull out my bag of 100 GP, and I give him that bag. I say, "Look, I appreciate you bailing me out, but look, I think this is yours. I owe it to you. Thank you for paying the debt."
He goes, that's no worries. It was looked like it was essentially going to continuously get fucked more and more. Especially in that last one where it was meant to be a friendly bout. And then Danzok specifically is being attempted murder.
I didn't think I would see that side of him, but I understand why. Cheap shot, and then he had to take care of business. Those people went into business for themselves, and that was not right of them. Look, I need to sleep. It is a late night, so I'm going to sit at the bar in a seat I presume is there, and then I will probably doze off for a little bit and wait for Danzok to return so I can head to bed. And if he doesn't return, then I will have a bad back in the morning. But I intend to be there for his fights tomorrow night. He was there for mine, and I think I learnt from him tonight. Didn't learn much as far as patience was concerned, and I feel like my outbursts swiping at these people was going to come back and, well, take my life. So I guess I got to prepare for that. But if it's fine with you, Oz, I'm going to go find a seat, order a drink of water, and have a small kip.
All good. And then Finch enters the Shadowless Sword, makes his way down.
And yeah, I go to the bar, sit down, ask for a drink of water if there's a person serving there.
Yeah, there's like a young-looking Rakshasa. His fur is much shorter. Whiskers aren't as long. Being a Leonin, you would know that shorter-furred, shorter-whiskered cats are on the much adolescent younger side.
Yeah. I go, may I please have a drink of water, please?
Yes. No worries. Water coming right up.
How much will that cost?
You were in the fights tonight. I heard a great deal. 2 wins.
Yes, it was 2 wins. Yes.
Drinks on the house.
All right.
Excellent work, champion.
I wouldn't.
And the sorts that behind him and brings out a cup of water.
Thank you. Drinks it, and then I just kind of like lean back and try to just like relax and either sleep or have a small nap. A little cat nap.
Short period of time after, Danzog enters the Shadowless Sword, makes his way down, and it's gotten a little bit less. The people that were in there have gotten less, moving to their rooms, and Danzog, you're able to see, essentially, they've kind of, Ezekiel, Ozone, wherever Finch is down here, you notice where they are.
Yeah. What is the time looking like?
I'd say by the time you guys did a lot of, because Nanchang is just a big city, as is the capital, like all capital cities are. Bit dawdled, chat. I'd say it's about 9:40, 9:50.
Okay. I go over to the bar. I imagine there's like stools there at the bar or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go over and I order an alcoholic beverage. I would say. I order an alcoholic beverage.
Damn, you usually don't drink there, champ.
Times are changing.
How deep in sleep? I've heard him order, or I just like sleep.
I'd say it's a little bit hard for you to get to sleep. As tight as you are still in your full plate.
Yeah.
Like you're still wearing your gear.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's one of those you're tired, your eyes are closed, but your body isn't letting you.
All right.
Where are they sitting? Are they at the bar or are they at some like fucking?
No,
At the
they.
bar itself.
Ozar and Ezekiel are still at the bar. Finch, where would you be?
I'd probably be at the bar too. Yeah.
Okay, so I imagine they're like over here. I'm going to sit in the a couple of stools down, like 3 or 4, something like that.
Yeah, well, you're not far away, but you're still.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not close by, but yeah.
Yeah. That's where I sit, and I ordered an alcoholic beverage. What are they drinking these days?
Well, a new one that has just come in over the last week has been eeled. Just been eeled mainly. This some sort of fancy term for it, but I call the eels eel because you're always cringing from it. But it is alcoholic and has a bit of a bite, and then it's a little bit sweet, but there's also a little bit numbness on the neck because the eels are electric.
I don't want that one. Is there something a little more tame?
Sake?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
All right, we can get you sake. No worries.
A sake fan, isn't he?
No, he's barley
Sake
soju,
is
bro.
just my fucking backup.
He's barley soju, bro.
Mixes you up a mug of sake.
I take a drink and I cringe because I'm not used to the sharper alcoholic bitterness.
Can you roll for me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh fuck! What the hell? How strong is this shit? Plus. $25. That's a nat 20. Okay. Dog shit. Fucking to get that on that.
You take it. The literal gut reaction of just drinking it. It doesn't smell like spirits and wines and alcohol that you've had other people have drunk around you before. A small sweetness to it, but when you drink it, that sweetness, then there's that alcoholic taste.
Oh wait, no. So sorry. I had 2 dice ticked. Sorry, let me roll again. Okay, 19, but not
19?
Not 20.
That's okay. And it's when it hits your stomach, it's just this body's trying to instant reject it, but you're able to just like hold it in.
Okay.
And fight against your body's reaction, just to like get this shit out of me, so to speak. But you're able to just hold it. It's bad in that it's your first time, but kind of just want another one.
Oh shit! Damn. Okay. Are they like they're like shots, right? I'm assuming like a little shot of.
Yeah, small little.
Yeah. One more.
As it's on the house, future champion. No worries. Screw up another one.
We'll see.
Future champion.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yep. Yeah, I suck that down. Also.
It's like not as bad as the first time,
Yep.
but still bad.
Yep. I guess I kind of just sit there, wallow in it. I guess you know how people do when they're going through some shit at a bar, both arms on counter, looking down, etc. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's it.
I finished my water, put it down, and I lean back and kind of just like see Dunslock, and I kind of look past Finch, because I imagine Finch is between me and him. That's how I'm I guess like Oza, me, Finch, and then
When you just look over Finch because he's like small.
yeah, but you know I'm like
Over the top
leaning
of it?
back, you know, and I kind of just go, I'm just like, "Are you alright?"
Yep.
All right. Look, I hate to bug you, as I can see that you're drinking, which is an odd choice for yourself. But
Yep.
may I have one request of you?
Yep.
Can I have the key?
I put the key on the counter and I slide it across.
I grab it. Thank you.
Wait, is my cam working?
And I get up. It is. Look at
What the fuck?
that.
My cam's
and
working.
Is the room?
there it goes.
If do I pass? Do I pass? Dunslock on the way to the room, or is the room on the opposite side?
So essentially, the Shadowless Sword reiteration is like one long ass hallway, so to speak.
Yeah.
Rooms are like along the walls, and then like in the middle, like down a couple of steps onto like a lower floor, is just long tables, large, long like fire pits. It's more like it's just a inn and eatery.
Yeah. Okay.
But your guys' room, because at the very end, essentially is like this bar set up across the wall.
Yeah.
Your room is like further back to
Okay.
the side.
It's gonna be awkward to get out and then like go past him and then go to the room.
That would be awkward.
All right, cool. Well, you know, like if you're here and my room's over there, it'd be like kind of weird, like. And then, like, you know,
Oh,
like, yeah.
yeah,
So,
okay.
all right, that's fine. I grab the key, stand up, and I go past, and I like put my hand on his shoulder, like kind of like on his back to his shoulder, so he doesn't really see me, like you know, not in eye view. And I say, thank you for tonight. The guidance was needed. But
You fought well, Zeke. I think maybe the war college stuff was important.
maybe. Don't stand
You fought
for it.
well.
Thank you.
Yeah, well.
Thank you. If-
Yeah, well.
Room tomorrow.
No.
Whenever you choose, I'll have you back. And I go to the room.
Oza follows suit after, saying that he's tired. And then at the moment, it is just Finch and Darnslock still out.
Yeah, I scoot back out of the seat and I also go to bed.
Finch?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much for me to do, and I don't really want to bother anyone with the I guess the platinum ring stuff. But yeah, tomorrow is a different day to tackle, and Finch is also pretty tired.
Making your way like at various points, entering your room. It's a nice, cozy warm. The charcoal like fire pit inside the room itself is keeping it not too hot and muggy, like a very nice like controlled temperature.
Is it a nicer room than the where the fist or what the other one was called?
The kingdom.
Yes, thank you. The kingdom, yeah.
It's like it's a different style of room as the kingdom is majority made of like is like wooden in a way, whereas the Shadowless Sword being underground, it's more like stone and brick.
Yeah.
But you're able to each eventually after a period of time off to after sleep. And you're able to get yourselves a long rest.
Oh,
Fucking heal up, thank
God, I need that. Oh, I feel better.
I no longer have this ailment.
I'm feeling refreshed.
And then gradually, one at a time, you guys wake up. The fire pit is in a low smolder. It's like it's cooled down. Not too cold, but it's not. It's okay.
Yep.
And then whoever wakes up out of you three notices after getting up and getting ready that Oza isn't there.
I feel like I'm an early riser, and I see that, and I go. I check the bathroom. I guess check the dropper, whatever we have. I guess I go check there, and see if he's there.
Not there.
Alright, and then I go to the. Well, I get dressed, and I get into full gear, and I go to the lobby.
Exiting out into the Shadowless Swords dining area.
Yes, that's
There are a couple of people already up, eating at the various meals. And at a quick glance, no sign of Oza.
Alright. I speak to the Rakshasa at the desk.
Yep. This Rakshasa has got like black fur, stripes of orange.
Cool.
And he goes, "Anything I can get you for lunch?"
Lunch? How much
Yeah.
do we sleep in? What time is it?
Well, it's about 12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jesus shit. Alright, I'll deal with food in a second. Our friend Oza, where did he go?
I don't know who that is. Sorry. This is the first time I've met you, that's for sure.
Yes, so I apologize. I presume you would have known the guests. Alright. Issue. Alright.
If you told me what he looked like, I could give you a hand.
He's a guard from Chengdu.
Right.
So he's in military outfits, has the colors of Chengdu. I'm presuming symbols.
Yeah, but not what he's where. Who? What does he look like,
Oh
mate?
yeah, he looks like he's a tiefling.
God damn. Right, yeah, I did see a tiefling leave, I think with the room that you were either in or close to it. Some clansman picked him up.
That's all you saw?
Yeah.
Did you hear anything?
From all the way over here, no.
Thank you. Appreciate the assistance.
Champion.
And I go back to the room. And I kind of like see if Finch or Dunzok are awake.
Yeah. I used to be in with the fucking farmers and shit. I'd be up.
Yeah, I have early training regimes, so I'd be up also.
I'll
Well,
go in.
it's midday, but
Yeah, and I say, it's 12 o'clock. We've slept in extremely.
Oh,
It's terrible. Also, Oza is gone. He's gone with his clansmen.
who?
Oza, the friend of ours.
Oh, right, the
Klansman.
Klansman. Yeah.
Yes, he is gone to do some errands, I presume, with the clans people.
Who cares? I killed a bunch of. Could be that.
It could be that. Do you mind if I ask what happened there? You seem to have lost
Yeah.
your cool during the fight.
So, I don't know if you remember. I had one in a tight headlock, right? Like that.
Yes.
You know, and I was getting stabbed in the neck.
Mm.
Lethal, I might add. Lethal. He was trying to kill me.
Yes.
There was no blunt force or anything like that. He was sharpening me right in the neck. I was getting sick of it, and I thought, oh, whatever then. So I've killed the man in my arm. I couldn't get the sweet spot in his head. I kept moving. So I just twist easier. So I've killed him, and then I've killed the other guy, and I think I killed one more.
What happened there? Why did they attack us?
Well, all I
Be
saw
friendly, right?
afterwards, they paid. Looks like there was a bet going on between the. You remember the guy with the ring calling the shots? Yeah, I think they had a bet. Him and the Shogun.
You can't trust these people.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think.
All right. Well, it's 12 o'clock. What time is your fights?
Honestly, Ezekiel, I don't really care.
You don't care.
They'll probably come get me whenever I'm required, but I don't care.
This is a much different tone than yesterday. What's happened?
Look, I'm feeling a little. What would you call it? Like a
Burnt out, maybe, or
no, because I still love it. I still love the idea of fight, but the idea of fighting for something that is anything other than the joy of fighting just seems a little not for me, and it seems like that's all that's going on.
you're disenfranchised.
Yeah, that's the word, I guess.
What does your gut tell you to do?
Well, I don't know. Maybe no one's gonna want to be in my stable if I didn't become a champion or didn't amount to anything. But I do want to. I want to run a stable of my own and help other fighters achieve something great. But what's the point if this is going to be the future of it?
That's true.
Have you considered starting your own league?
I don't have the brains for that. I think there's lots that goes into it. Lots of meetings and such with people with titles and all that. I don't know.
The Rakshasa would care for competition.
Yeah, that's also very true.
Well, you
I
wouldn't have to do it in Narcosis.
well, that's an idea, but we still have the issue of meeting with individuals that have big titles and all this and all that. Like I don't know what lies beyond the mountains, but you never know. Never been that far.
Mm.
Do they even like fighting over there?
Well, I know from my eyes and from my homeland, yes, it's a thing.
Well,
I'm sure if
you have the School of War, so
as long as there are two people in this world, I believe there will be people who want to fight someone else.
But for the joy of fighting, not for survival. That's the difference. You see, that's the difference that I want. Enjoying to compete,
Yeah,
not to win, to compete. Yep.
All right. Well, we do know, though, obviously, from last night's fights, they were not standard. Do you think that's going to encroach onto the actual league fights?
Look, there's a chance that they're gonna monitor it a little closer, but because it's an actual sanctioned fight. But who knows? If money's just gonna be able to change rules of established fighting, what's the point? It can happen to anything, regardless of the organization that's organizing the fight.
Yes. I see. There are many walls to break down.
I don't know. Part of me just wants to retire and, you know,
What
do
would you
something simple. Like, I don't know.
What, farming or something?
That's boring. Not farming. Something interesting.
Do you need a title to have your own, you know?
Not necessarily. I'd say just a good backing. But maybe an idea. If we travel beyond the mountains, maybe an idea. But for now, I'll try not to die in these fights.
An odd question for you, and I hope you don't take offense when I ask, but have you ever prayed before, Dudzok?
No. I've thought to myself, but never talked to someone in my head, other than myself.
If you ever search,
What do
for
I even
guidance-
pray to?
Well, you just look. There's many people to speak to, and I've got mine, and I like lean to my Queen Cat symbol. But you know, you find the one that seems to suit you most, or you just put it out there. You speak to somebody. Don't have to anyone in particular, and if someone answers back, it's nice to think that you might be heard by somebody.
I don't know. Just seems a bit of, you know, not to offend you or anything. It just seems a lot of nothingness, a lot of pointlessness to it. Why don't you just fix it yourself instead of asking someone else to, you know, help with it?
Well, you helped me with my fights. You know, there's
True.
a similar thing, right? It's
True,
not asking
true.
it to be done for you, but
It's like having a like a corner man up in the sky.
well, it's a good way to put it. Yes,
Someone in your corner, backing you, giving some advice.
someone to fan the fog. Is
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. Look, all right.
Is there a god for fighting?
Can I roll history to know if there is a god for fighting?
Yeah, but also Danzog would know that there is a small pantheon of like orc gods. But there's none of them were worshipped by Zogzul.
Okay.
Because the orcish gods, a pantheon of 5, they're all a bit heavy. Think Malakath from Skyrim in their themes.
Yeah. Okay.
In that there is like an orcish god of warfare, but he also
Organized martial arts.
but the main worship for him is the warfare, and then like the heavier and darker tones that ascertain with it: conquest, glory, victory over the fallen. But there's no. He doesn't care whether it's respectable warfare or if it's burn the village, the children inside.
Yeah, kill him. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's no. Yeah.
It's that in regards to Zugzul's thing was that a pariah, so to speak, within his own community, because he didn't worship any, was the notion that if my gods can't, you know, if my gods can't help me, then what point are they?
Yeah.
And so if my gods can't help me, what use are other gods? But you don't know how far exactly Zugzul's like search has been for that matter, or if it's just a like, well, fuck him and then fuck those guys.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you still want to roll that history, Michael, you can.
Which is the same roll as fucking before. That will be a total of 11.
11. Just thinking in regards to sort of like, no god is from the paintings that you're aware of is kind of like sticking out to like fit the mold that Danzog's kind of speaking.
Yeah.
There are the gods in the lines of like justice, of like law, of like straight. These are the boundaries with which to work in a sense of structure. But not often do they ever like envelop with the enjoyment of combat of itself.
Yeah.
There are gods of war. Some of, like the one that you know, Mogadishu, the god of the war of battle in the kingdoms of Ragash. Um, his is an all-enveloping one where he has communion over any and all forms of fighting, whether that be like Danzok's or wars with other nations. But it doesn't have that you've seen practiced anyway.
Yeah.
On a like a grand aspect,
Yeah.
grander scale. There's no sense of trolled to it.
Yeah. I kind of explain that, I guess, and just say, not really, but there's similar-esque ones.
Okay. All right.
All right.
No gods.
Not really, no.
Well, there are no gods in.
All right. Well, that's fine. Doesn't mean there won't be one that will suit you. But look, it is a little bit after 12. We've slept in pretty heavily. You may not have anything to need to do today, but I will.
What do you have to do today? Huh?
I need to go somewhere, but I won't have time to do that today.
Where are you going? I said I've been asked by someone close to me to hang out with a group of people.
Yes.
See, that's my old mentor asked me to do that.
Mm.
So, where do you need to go?
Well, I need to go speak to. Well, I need to go pray to my god, but.
Okay.
But to my knowledge is the Shrine of the Animal Lords. That's like a day regular, right?
It's a 12-hour walk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking have time. Not if we're gonna go see the fights tonight.
What about on a horse and cart?
Oh, what? Sorry.
A horse would cut it travel time by half.
Half. 6.
I'll be there at 6 o'clock. I'd miss the fights tonight.
Maybe. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, where is it?
It's a little further out of town.
No. How far?
Well, it's about 12 hours. Lucky if we get to 6 or 7 with horse and cart. All right. What was that thought? I'm gonna quickly swap my battery because it's dead. And we are back. Yeah, we're back. All right. Brandon, what are you doing?
What?
Fuck's sake.
Cams on? Cams on?
It came
Game's on?
Well, it's about 6 or 7 hours, I guess, if we go by horse and cart, but it's fine.
Well,
Look,
I guess we'll just wait. Does the little one have anything to do?
yes, Finch. What's on your plans for today?
Well, there is someone I need to meet up with, but I'm not sure where they are right now, so I don't actually have a lot to do.
Well,
All right. Well, I guess the only thing I could probably do would depends how much it would cost, but I might get my longsword checked out. It hasn't really been taken care of since we left Chengdu, and I'd like to see if I need to sharpen it or not.
alright. I guess we'll go do that.
All right. I get my gear ready to go. Put the longsword in its holder, or whatever that word is called. And I head out to like an armory or some sort of like blacksmith-esque sort of place, if there is one.
If there is one. Ugh.
Somewhere for maintenance. Hopefully it isn't run by a Rakshasa.
So you guys exit the room, up the escalator, out of the Shadowless Sword. And there, the sun in the middle of the sky. Seems that it is indeed like the middle of the day, which is very surprising.
Yeah.
Because you three are very early wakers, specifically Darnzog and Semi-Finch for that matter. So out streets of semi-bustling. You want to head to the city of Nawan. The district of Nawan, which is the Mercatalan Trade District, close to the harbour, or it contains the harbour.
Cool. I ask the directions and I start to head there.
As you make your way through, not hard to really find exactly what you what you're looking for. It seems that when you enter Nawan, it seems that for the most part all the trades have been like centralized into certain areas, so that way it's more consolidated.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. So essentially, they've just grabbed all the blacksmiths from an area, and they now are here. And they've grabbed all the leather workers, and then they're here.
Yeah.
But the sea breeze going through, seagulls. You hear like the bells of ships that have either arrived or are leaving, and you're able to find a sort of like blacksmiths and Fletcher workstation that is like one big. Sow's cows.
How's cows?
Pulling in for a place. Is it like an open floor that's a knock, or is it just a?
It's the entrance to it is open. There's no real like window into the inside.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's a large like single story. But it looks like this block itself, where it's located on, it kind of looks like from the outside they all like. The buildings are made in that they look like this, like open in the center of the block itself, as if they might be all like connected.
All right, cool. Well, I go in. If he's at the desk and free and there's no one there, I go in. I get my hand on the sword and I go, "Excuse me, good man," or if it is a man, who is it?
You entering Sal's cows. Is this like entering it, and then it's more of like a shop, like a display, so to speak. There's no real blacksmithing area here. Yeah. I thought that maybe if this is just the display of where the armors and gear is made, then where they're made is out back. But you're really quick to pick up on why it might be called Sow's Cows, because the guy standing behind the bench is a Minotaur. And he goes, "Yes, can I help you?"
I presume you're Sal.
"Yes, I am Sal."
I pull the sword out. I put it on the desk. I want you to have a look at this. Tell me if there's anything wrong with it. If it needs to be sharpened. I haven't maintained this sword in a good while.
It's a fine blade from Ragash, I dare say.
It is. It's from my home.
There's nothing real wrong with it.
Well, that's good. It's good. I was in a couple of battles last night, and I just wanted to make sure that nothing had damaged it.
Well, depends. Are you swinging it against the wall?
No, against bodies, which is made...
Well, then it's doing its job perfectly fine, mate, if you're still alive to talk about it.
I don't appreciate getting cut off, but yes, alright, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Take the sword off him. I kind of, not rip it, but I kind of like hastily take it.
Semi-snatch.
Put it back, yeah. What do I owe you for that?
It was nothing, mate. It was nothing. I didn't have to do anything.
Well, thank you.
But if you want, I can get something made for you.
Eyebrow raise?
Depends on the coins you've got, of course, and what you might be after.
No, I think I'll be okay. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can afford anything here in this place. It's a quite expensive shop, isn't it?
Everything's expensive here, mate.
Is that from a tax perspective, or...?
It's how it is. How it's always been.
Well, it's pretty rough, isn't it?
Well, you know, you make do. People are still living here, so it can't be that bad.
And you live here yourself?
No.
Smart decision. Alright. Alright, well, thank you very much, Sal, for your time.
No worries.
Did you say it like that?
Yeah.
With a smile?
Yeah.
A slight smile or a full smile?
Roll an insight.
I will.
Did Finch and Dunzock, did you enter as well, or?
Yeah, I walked in behind.
I rolled a 2.
2. Happy to be of service.
Alright, that's good then. Alright, kind of like, I don't leave, but I like go to like look at the displays and what's on there.
A lot of swords,
Yeah.
mainly shorts, daggers, broadswords.
Is there anything that's like pretty cool? It's like look, I'm like, oh, fine, that looks alright.
Encased behind.
Looking and sees a signature guitar, you know.
There looks to be a sword behind some like glass display. It's like broadsword length, whereas all the other blades are like straight. This one's got like a curve,
That's cool.
like a wiggle through it.
I kind of elbow nudge Ezekiel and go, so, what are you looking for? Is there anything that catches your eye?
This weapon's quite different, isn't it?
I don't know, I'm not a weapons guy. Just wondering if you saw anything that'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, this one here, and I pointed to the one that's got like the lightning bolt jaggeds through it.
I'm assuming there's a little price tag on it. Do I flip the little price tag around and have a look?
Yeah, there is, and you flip it around, and it's 1,000 gold.
I go, oh, all right, raise my eyebrows. Well, it's 1,000 gold, so that's a lot of money.
It is. I don't know what the, and I like yell, I'm like, Sal,
Yeah.
this sword here. What's the story?
Well, the story is it's for sale, and it's 1,000 gold.
I didn't ask for the price. I asked, what's the story? What is the origins of this blade, Sal?
Right.
Do I hear that under his breath? Do I hear that?
Fuck.
I'm about to fuck a cow up.
Yeah, you hear it.
he's about to be mighty Janetti. I'm about to throw him for the fucking glass. I heard him?
Yeah.
Am I bothering you, Sal? Maybe being a potential buyer.
Look at you. You're not buying anything from this store.
Oh, fuck. Alright. What do you mean?
Fine, I'll keep it plain and simple. It's an expensive weapon. Generational. It's got some magic juju shit.
Wait. Do you not understand what that juju shit could be?
Yeah, I know a bit. That's why it's 1,000 gold.
Okay, well then tell me more than just a bit, please.
Do you have 1,000 gold on you?
Yes, I do. Can I roll deception?
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah, alright, fuck it. I just can't get it. Yeah. Oh, fuck, these dice suck. 8.
All right, put the gold on the counter, mate.
You know, with your attitude, Sal, I don't think I will. I think you're lousy at customer service. I think the store doesn't have a lot of legs to stand on.
Mate,
But I understand, as you said, times are tough. It's always been how it's been. So I can't really put that on you, can I, Sal?
what's your name, by the way?
The name is Ezekiel.
All right, then. Wait a minute. You're that cunt that roughed up Honoco at that shop.
Roughed up.
Yeah.
What? Stood up for myself. Is that what you're calling roughed up?
You, everything in this store for you, mate, is going to be sold at fucking twice the cost.
Is that right?
Yeah. Lay your fucking hands on a Zaibatsu member, mate. No, fucking not
My
in
hands
my...
did not even touch him, Sal.
Yeah, like, I believe you. Bully a poor shopkeep. You know, he's got a family, mate, to look after. And you're out there bullying him because he answered your questions in a polite tone. Fucking hell. Get out of me shop.
Alright, I fucking will. Yeah, I will. This fucking store. What small items are on display towards the end of the store?
What?
There are no small items towards the end of the store. Like around, like, it's just open in front of the door, and then, like,
Yeah, okay.
then there is...
He's lucky. He's lucky there's no vase I would have fucking threw him in. Alright, I turn to Dunzock and I say, I think I'm gonna leave. And I leave the store. I stand outside the store like...
Well, I'm not a weapons guy, so I don't care. Alright, let's go. I'm not gonna buy anything. I don't use anything in here.
I turn to Dunzock as he exits the store. And I walk a little bit so Sal couldn't hear me, and I say, Dunzock, I won't lie to you. I feel like we've opened up to each other a little bit, so I feel like I could tell you, but I have issues with these shopkeepers for some reason, and I don't really understand.
What are you, racist?
No race.
You don't like their kind?
No, race is not involved. No, I just don't like their tone. I feel like there's a superiority complex with every one of these fuckers, and I hate it.
Well, maybe it's the tone that you give off. That could be a thing that sets them off. I can see that.
I look away.
Maybe it's your tone that sets them off, because every time I've dealt with shopkeepers, they've been nothing but kind.
You might be onto something, possibly.
Well,
No, I doubt it. I think these people are.
look, Ezekiel, I think your problem is that you are in fact the one that is on the high horse. Look, I don't want to cut you down or anything, but but there have been instances where you get, a little bit up in your own business when it comes to making deals, and we end up having to fight $200 worth of debt.
I won't. Well, I am man enough to admit that eating the food was a terrible decision.
All right. Let's try this. Why don't we just go into I don't know. Do you need food or something?
That store right there. Let's go. To
All
that store.
right. What are they selling?
What do I look at? And I look to my left.
Look to your left, like across the streetway.
Yeah.
It's just like, it just seems to be like just nothing but blacksmith shops here of various kinds. But this one specifically looks to be dealing in the armor that you were wearing, like platish.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's go in here with a different.
Let's go in here. A different tone. Ezekiel.
I will smile
Just-
the entire time.
No, don't smile because you look like you're being a weirdo or something. Just go in there and ask.
Smile.
Oh,
I just like bare my entire teeth.
no, you look like an angry dog. Don't do that. Just go in there, and I want you to ask, excuse me, could you help me with my
Maintenance of my armor. I'll try the same situation, but with armor.
Yeah. Try that, but then be polite about it. Don't be all snappy and You know,
All right.
All right, I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Finch, did you leave the store? You still in
Did
there?
you come with us, Mitch? I can't remember if you came with us. Or not.
Yeah, I was in there.
All
He's
right,
just
cool.
touching all the fucking massive
He
swords.
just sees,
Oh,
he
okay.
just sees in the shops. He just sees me. I was like on the street, like just fucking having a conversation.
Yeah. All right. You guys head across into the store.
Before I enter the store, I take a deep breath.
All right. Deep breath is taken.
Relax, Ezekiel. Just don't be
always-
all,
I'm always relaxed.
catty and snappy, you know?
Entering inside, it seems like it's another setup like to the sales cows before, but instead of like shelving, there's a bunch of like mannequins set up with like various types of like chainmail, half scale, half plate sort of get-ups in very like old Korean style flavoring. And just there's nobody at like a counter, so to speak, but there is like an older human gentleman just like with a bit of like string and just measuring bits of armor.
All right, I walk in, I see him, and I say, "Excuse me." I was wondering if you can help me, and I do my smile.
Right, what can I help you with?
I notice that he may not have reacted properly to that. And I go, I was wondering if you could please check my armor and see if there's any blemishes that can be fixed or any, faults.
Well, yeah, I could do that for you, but it's gonna come out of a bit of a cost, and you can't be wearing it when I check it, you know.
How much does it cost to check it?
Well, that'll be well, for starters, it's accepting consultation is about 5 gold, and then when I gotta check it itself would depends on stuff, and then I'll let you know.
I look back to Danzok and I kind of like give him a look like I can't afford that, and I look back to the man like, how about if I like get my chest out and like straighten my back up. If I were to give you 10 silver pieces, could you just look at it while it is on my body? You know, just eyeball it.
Right. Well, I've had a look, and I can't help you. Have a good day.
Look,
That'll be
Ezekiel,
10 silver pieces, though.
Sorry.
Ezekiel, just give him
Ten-
the
10
silver.
silver?
Piece. You did say.
Get my bag. Get the 10 silver pieces up on the desk. Have a good day.
Yeah, have a good
Give him a
day.
smile and then I walk off.
What's your name, by the way?
Give him your name. Go on.
I like to know. I got back to my. The name is Ezekiel.
Right. All right, then. Have a good day.
I go, what a fucking react like, what the fuck is your problem? I don't. I go, you two. One last smile
See?
and then I walk out. Dan's like,
Yeah,
I
I
think
will-
he
I will
knows
kill-
who I am and I want to make sure that he doesn't. Could you just confirm that for me?
What do you? How?
Well, just ask him. Does he know me? No, actually, don't ask him that. Don't ask him that. Let's leave that box closed. I feel like if we ask him, he'll say that
I
he does.
just look. I don't know, but maybe.
I think the problem is with these people. Do you not think that from that reaction at the end of asking my name, he looked at me like he knew me, and then decided to say he didn't know me, and he is
Look. Maybe
his
also,
horse is higher than my horse. Is what I'm trying to say. He does.
Well, I don't know about that. But well, maybe they just talk to each other. You know, they're all part of the same thing. Maybe they just. Maybe someone has spread word about your fiasco at the first store, where you've manhandled or whatever was said.
Oh yes, that one. Yes.
Yeah, not. Yeah, maybe they word spread and now they've gone. Oh, yep, that's the guy.
It probably doesn't help that my armor is quite colorful.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Well, it's the colors that I bear.
But why?
Well,
What's the point?
Well, it hasn't seemed to have worked in my favor, but it's to show that I am who I am, and it's.
Well, it seems like a bad thing at the moment.
Well, in this city, it is a bad thing. It's because the city is full of bad people.
Why?
Have we met good people? This city has nearly decided to break your pursuit of championship, has it not?
Not the city, but
Well,
the organizations around the city, not specifically this city. Is there any people around Cougar Man? Like just fucking random civilians?
random guy. You're a good person.
Yeah, I'd say I think a year just left, and now they're just talking in front of the shop itself. There are like people walking through. Most of them that you can see appear to be like in more of like a worker style. People moving like resources, and materials through. A lot of teamsters.
Yeah. Well, these people aren't bad.
We haven't met them yet.
Well, yeah, but
Let's meet one. Excuse me. And I try to flag some guy down.
Yeah, he's got like a wheelbarrow full of like raw iron, just like yeah. Watch out!
What is your name?
Fucking shit, Scout. I gotta fucking work. Fucking...
Ezekiel, he's busy. Don't ask someone with the stuff in there. Why don't we converse why don't we converse the people that are in the bar or something when we go back after?
Well, all right. Maybe that might be a better decision.
When they're looking for a good time, not just fucking out in the open, someone doing their job,
All right.
Ezekiel, I didn't know you needed this much help with talking to people.
I don't need help.
What? See, look, right there, Ezekiel, that's the thing. That's the thing you do that pisses everyone off. You go, well, no, that's the thing you do. That right there is why everyone thinks that you're a,
I'm a what? What do people think of me, Dazok? Tell me.
you're rude. That's what they think.
They think I'm.
You can't take criticism.
To people.
No, see, look, you just did it again. Just then. You just did it again. You keep doing it.
Look. All right. I will do better.
See?
All right.
There you go. That's progress. See? Do more of that.
All right. Well, if today has taught me anything, it's probably not to speak to the Zaibatsu.
Well, look, that's not the issue, really. It's you.
I think it is. I think what?
Yeah, see, you just did it again. You keep doing it.
Dante, you must understand. It's hard for me to.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
And not want to react to it. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a
I know.
thing for people to do.
No, not normal people.
All right, Danzok, you're green. How about that? React to that.
What?
I'm trying to think of such shit.
What do you want?
Well,
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to criticize you, and I want you to be natural, react to it.
But you're not criticizing me for anything.
No, because I don't want to. I feel like you drank last night. That was not a good thing to do.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, I didn't.
You see? I agree with you. See? I didn't do that. Oh well,
Well,
I didn't do that. I said yes. I agree. Yes, it was not a good thing to do.
What if I don't agree?
That's fine.
Well, then that's what I'm doing. I'm saying, well, I don't agree, and then that's a bad thing, apparently.
You don't agree with me drinking?
No,
One time. And I said yes. That's true. I know it wasn't right. Yes. You see?
Yes, I do see. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree here.
See, you did the right thing there. You went yes.
Well,
I agree. Yes.
All right.
I was incorrect in this situation. Yes.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I will put it this way. I've yet to meet a nice shopkeeper. So.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. That means you're open to the idea of possibly in the future that you'll meet a shopkeeper that is, a little more pleasant towards you. Well, it's not the shopkeeper's fault. It's more how you approach it. But, maybe they'll be more.
React there.
Maybe they'll be more.
I felt that.
Less receptive to your behavior. Anyway, is your Hummer dented or what? Can we go?
He said it was. He said to fuck off, so I don't really know what.
Well, I just said he couldn't see anything wrong with it.
Well, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's.
Why did you lie like that?
How nice is the dock looking? Is it nice? Is it a good place to sit for some time?
The dock.
Yeah.
You can't really see it from here. It's a couple of blocks until like it hits like the water's edge on the dock proper. But if you make your way there, like you can only imagine that there could be like sitting benches there.
I don't stink. Fish.
Does the dock stink?
Like
it, you can from where you are, like you can like the ocean breeze. It doesn't like you can smell it now. Like the fisheries are close by. In the sense that you can smell just like the mornings and the days hauls have come in regards to fish. So, but like it's not something you haven't experienced before. Like there is from where you are a city that I imagine you would have visited that is similar in in style, but
okay.
Yeah.
I think I might sit for a bit of time. Does okay.
all right.
Yes. Yeah, look at the ocean. You know, what I've heard that can help with well, I guess with quietness, I guess.
The ocean. All right.
You know, be like water, I once heard.
Who said that?
I believe it was the Hammer that said that once.
All right.
I sit down on the bench.
I don't know who the Hammer is, but all right.
I can't remember that fucking story I made up the other session about the hammer and the fucking squirrel, whatever it was. I sit down and I'm just gonna just relax a bit, you know, enjoy the day. You know, it's that nice late afternoon or early afternoon. About 30 minutes or so, I think, maybe close to half an hour.
While Ezekiel heads off in the direction of the harbour proper and a place to sit to just watch the ships and the ocean behind it, what is Dunzock and Finch going to do?
I don't know. I look at Finch. I'd look at Finch and go, all right. Well, what are we doing?
When's your fight?
What time is it? Do you have a sundial? I'm not wearing a sundial. What time is it?
What time is it, Cougar?
I say you could argue that by the time the sun is gone, it's not in the middle. It's gone across a bit by the time you've travelled, walked, and spoken to people and had a conversation amongst yourself. Like an hour and a half has passed. So it's about like 2 o'clock, you could guess.
So I imagine my flight's like what, like 7, 8 o'clock? Main flight, 7 o'clock?
You would. Oh fuck! The biscuit come back for revenge. For your fight specifically, disbarring the last one, which was under very dubious circumstances, they're more later after, like, if any local scene has already finished. It's more been promoted as the main
event. Okay. Okay. So like
later on into the
9
night,
or 10. Yes. 9 or 10 o'clock. Well, my fight's pretty late. 10 o'clock, I would say.
Well, I suppose we could go kill some time in a bathhouse, but maybe a little bit later.
Don't you have someone to meet?
Well, I don't know where to meet them, so.
Oh. Well, how do you know to meet them if you don't know where to meet them?
Well, that is the tricky part. I'll tell you what, we'll find somewhere. I need to poop, so I do my little gnome poop. So let me find somewhere to do a bit of a think.
Okay. You want me to?
He
You know,
can't
just
take
watch
the shit with
you know, just watch the door or something.
Well, you come in with me, but need to be too far away from wherever the pooping's being done.
All right, well, let's go. Poo time.
Poo time. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
MA turned into.
I'd say it doesn't take you very long. Within 5 minutes, you're able to find a more like public bathhouse, sort of like utilities venue.
Yep.
But the toiletries aren't free. It's going to cost you 5 silver to enter the establishment and use them.
I will pay using the bronze from the bag.
Bronze is like better than copper, worse than silver. Instead of
What was it? 5 bronze for 1 silver?
Correct.
Yeah.
So you're looking at 25 bronze.
25 bronze. Okay. And I go into a stall.
Yep.
And I pull out the gem.
All right, roll for me.
And I think of the goblin. And I think of where he might be.
All right, roll an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
The fuck? Where'd my D20 go? Hello? This is a new one. Int. What is my int? 19.
19. You take 14 psychic damage.
14.
Your eyes go black. You see darkness. And then you are watching this goblin is in a small shack, very Japanese style paper walls, but he is eating with the family. A female goblin. He looks much younger than what he looks when you saw him. Maybe in like the early 20s when you saw him, he looked much older. But it appears he's eating with a family. But there's like a sour look on his face, and it appears that the female goblin in front of him also has a sour experience. But where the table that they're eating at first you thought it might have been like a family of 5, but as it shifts more into focus, it's just them 2 and 3 bowls that have been put to the side. I have to go. Our children deserve justice. Shogun must answer for the crimes that his son has committed. I've spoken to the maiden. And I've spoken to the elder. They will help me. They will give me the tools needed. I love you, Shinui. Never forget that. And you're back in the toiletry.
All right. Well, I do. Oh shit! I'll be back.
Shit.
Ugh.
While that's happening, Ezekiel, just out there on the
My
docks.
numbers up, and I all right. Return to them, and I go back to the where I left them.
You head back to there. On your way, you're stopped by a clansman with more of like a flower cap, and he goes, "Aren't you? Sorry, but are you Ezekiel?"
Yes, I am.
Oh, sweet. Good guess on my behalf. The only real descriptors we've been given is you're kind of one, a Leonin, and two, you're wearing bright colours and plated armour, right? Just want to ask you a couple of questions.
Shoot.
If you could just step to the side, out of the way for a bit. And he gestures over to,
4-3.
and then he leads you, and then like towards a bit of an alley.
Yep.
This figure is a bugbear, youngerish in years. They're probably late 20s. You could ascertain. And he goes, "Right, I just want to ask about. We had a couple of complaints, you see, about the accosting of public servants."
Don't believe that has happened at all. Care to explain a bit further, please?
Well, yeah, I've got a list of complainants here. You want to ascertain whether what they're saying it lines up with what if you answer my questions.
All right,
Yeah.
well, ask away then.
All right. So one Shao. Apparently you verbally accosted him in a shop.
That didn't happen, no. He was giving me some directions, and then he cut me off when I replied to him, and was quite rude and made me feel, that, that I was an idiot. And so I just said, hey, please don't make me feel like that.
Right, because that's not what the statement says.
What does the statement say?
The statement says that you called him a fuckhead, and that if he ever spoke to you in that manner again, you'd lay hands on him.
Is that what that says?
Yeah. Now, apparently, this is similar along the lines of a couple of others. We've got a Zhang Fei here, says that you accosted him when you deemed the prices for his wares were too high, and said that if you didn't lower him, you'd lower him even further than he already was. Now, Zhang Fei's got a bummed leg, so he's a bit crippled at the moment. Now, that's one. I got one here from a Lucille, a new resident shopkeep. She says that you accosted her because she wouldn't sell you the potions that you had asked for. Now, that one's up in the air because you didn't really make mention of what potions you asked for, but that's on record.
Well, I can tell you, those are all lies.
Now, do you have any
anybody, and nor did I threaten any sort of life, changing in things. I'm not a violent person in that matter.
Well, you were in the fights last night.
Yes.
So that kind of counteracts your statement of a violent person.
No.
There were killings there, as the word is going around.
Well, yes, but not. Look, I was in those fights to pay off a debt with the sharpened table. With the
So you all right? Yeah, for a sharpened table. You deal with the Rakshasa a lot in business deals, and it didn't go well, and then you found yourself in some debt. Right.
No, that's not what happened. Please don't write that. No, what happened was I wasn't aware of the costs of some of the meals, and so when we got the bill, I could not afford, and the Rakshasa deemed it.
Which is when you spoke to the Rakshasa in an aggressive tone and got yourself some debt. No worries, yeah, get that down.
No, there was no, not at all. No, there's no aggressive tones at all. Why you jumped to that conclusion? I thought I was telling you my side of the story.
Yeah, and you're telling me that you have troubles dealing business with people. I'm just writing it down. No worries.
That's not the case at all. I had no aggression to them at all.
To the Rakshasa, no aggression.
To anybody. I don't think I've shown any aggression to any of these.
Well, hey, mate, don't be raising your voice to me, alright? I'm just trying to do my job.
I'm just,
Yeah,
I'm
you just...
telling you the
You
story.
don't be raising your voice to me, mate. Alright?
I haven't raised a thing.
Alright, raise your voice.
No, I haven't raised a thing, sir.
Where are you staying right now?
At the docks here.
You have permission to be staying at the docks. And may I see that form?
When you say stay, I presume you mean residence.
Yes. Well,
Well, I just got to be
Don't
careful what you mean.
understand
You people
description of
speak
staying
weird
somewhere.
words. Look, I'm at the Shadowless Sword currently.
Sword. So even though you've got problems with the Rakshasa
There's
getting
no
you to
problems
death,
with the
you
Rakshasa.
you still stay in their proprietary. Is that what I have correct?
Well, if you put it like that, yes. But there's no problems with the Rakshasa.
Would you say
paid
that
my
getting
debt.
you paid your debt?
That's why I'm
is
surviving.
debt.
I'm not in the fights. I've beat the fights.
Right. Yeah, because you killed people.
Well, I didn't kill people. No.
Well, that's your word against the messengers. And look, I stand the messengers I've known a long time, you know. But apparently you killed a troll and you killed a clansman.
Well, a troll was killed. Yes.
All right, so you did kill something. That's
I killed
might have
something.
been about
Yes,
not
it was a
killing
fight
something.
to the death, which I believe was legal in those games. Am I right or am I wrong there?
Fight to the death, not common.
It wasn't common. No.
But you just said it was common, and then questioned me
No,
with the,
I said it was legal, sir. If you'd like to listen to me clearly, I said it was legal in that fight.
No, I don't need your tone and raising a voice, mate.
Well, I don't need your tone raising your voice at me.
Questioning. Right. Well, I think I've got all I need here. You'll be certain to hear back from us at a later date.
Yeah, in regards to
We'll know when we get back to you.
what is there is there some sort of thing you have against me here? Is it get back to me?
Whoa,
with the
mate!
story, or
Ease up on the aggression. You know, I don't want to be another one of your victims. Fucking hell. All right, have a good day, mate. And he walks away.
I watched him.
All right.
Watch him until he's out of my sight.
And then eventually you lose him as he takes a corner. While that's happening with Finch, Danzok is kind of been in there a while, but while that's happening, a proprietor of this, they'll go, is there anything I can help you with while you're waiting for your friend?
No thanks. No, I'm okay, thanks. Do I need to be out? Do I need to be out of the way? I don't want to be.
No, definitely not in the way. It's not the only toiletry we have available.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I tell you, this would be the first time someone's waited for someone. That's in my experience, anyway.
Well, I don't need to go at the moment.
Does your friend have problems going to the? You know, is it normal for him to have?
Extended periods of time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I barely know him, honestly.
I don't mean to offend, but that seems a bit strange to be as someone you don't know standing outside while they use the toiletries is a bit odd.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Good. Do you have any sort of business within the city of?
Yeah, I do. I'm a fighter.
Oh, you're a fighter. Were you in the previous night's fightings?
Yeah, Yes, I was.
I heard from the local news group that was very exciting.
Well, it was something. It was definitely something I haven't dealt with before. A little unregulated. I would say.
I even heard that a member of the Platinum Ring was there. That's so strange.
Why is that? I don't know who they are. I travel. I come from the mountains.
Ah,
You know,
right. Well, the Platinum Ring are part of the Zbatsu, like myself, and she taps a little emblem that she's got on her like uniform, and she goes, but the Platinum Ring are like the boss of bosses in plain terms. They're at the very top.
hmm. I wonder why there would be at a regional small league fight then.
That is an entirely a correct sort of question that me and some of my friends have been wondering about essentially all morning. Because they normally stick to the shadows, so to speak. They're kind of not in the public image. When you get to a certain point within the Zaibatsu, it pays not to be out and about. And especially as the Platinum Ring is essentially what we all aspire to be a part of. There's only 5 members. Did you know that?
5 members in the entire. How do you get it? How do you become a Platinum Ring member?
Well, essentially, it's an accumulation of wealth, of businesses, stuff like that. My Platinum. It's a group of owners upon owners. Before you become a platinum, you got to be a gold. Before you become a gold, you got to be a silver, and then a copper, and then you got to be like a lands owner.
Would it be rude to ask what ring you would be? Or
Unfortunately, I'm not a part of any ring. To be in the ring, you've got to reach a certain wealth threshold, and then also own
stuff.
Own stuff, yes.
Yeah.
So say I don't own this establishment, I work here. But if I own this establishment and maybe some other business, and I had, I don't know, throw out 10,000 gold, then I could qualify to be in the copper rings.
Oh, that's just for copper. 10,000 gold. That's just for copper.
Yes.
Whoa.
As far I think, the copper ring has about 1,000 members.
Oh. Okay.
And then it just gets less from there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow. So platinum must be up there then.
Yes. As no one, as far as I know, knows anybody within the platinum ring on a personal level, and nor do I know. And I don't know any names of the platinum ring. I know they exist. And that they are the, so to speak, rule makers of the Zaibatsu, but they don't, none of them have ever graced the presence of my establishment.
None of them ever pooed here.
Yes.
Platinum ring owners do not poo.
Well, not at this establishment. I mean, we have toiletries, yes, but we're also
nice.
a semi-bathhouse as well, just to like.
Well, it's nice. I don't think I don't know what a platinum rings person's taste would be, but that's nice. I don't know what they would have that'd be different to here. Gold toilets, maybe.
Some of us have only imagined that they have such sort of luxuries. But I don't even think they have any residences within the cities themselves.
They don't own anything in the cities? Any houses or anything?
Not as far I do know. There's at least one gold ring member within the city. My knowledge, it's been so long since the schooling of the Zaibatsu. This is most old memory, and I apologize for that.
That's alright. Anyway, do you mind knocking on my friend's door? I think he might have fallen in.
I can most certainly do that. Finch, you there?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm in here.
Are you having trouble? Are you having trouble?
Oh, I haven't been gone for that long.
Well, it's longer than anyone else I've
Waited for.
waited for.
Well, I'm done now, and I'm all pooped out, and I'm ready to continue with the day.
All right, well I'll be waiting there.
I'm out. Let's go.
All right.
Thank you for information, sister. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Have a good day. Hey, actually, before we leave, is there anything fun to do around here?
Well, that would depend on your ascertaining of fun, I suppose. In regards to what were you looking for?
Damn, there's something I really want to say. No, so something. We're here for the fights, and we're just trying to kill time.
Well, if you're here for the fights, they don't really have. There's something of that excitement isn't really found throughout the day. Maybe one of the local monk schools could spar for a bit. I heard they do that. They're open to the public.
On command, you ask them. You go, can you fight someone in the monk school, and they'll do it.
I haven't personally, and maybe this might be incorrect, but I do know that they are available to the public. You can just walk in. But apart from that, maybe they might be willing to spar.
I thought monks don't fight. I thought that was their whole thing. They're, with peace and all that.
No, they do fight. They have their own way of doing things. They're not all really, from my knowledge, peaceful. My brother left to join the monk school, and he's fought a bunch.
Oh. Like, for fun?
I believe so. But I think their fighting, from what he was telling me, is more of like an attunement with the world, their teachings, not as much death in their fights from what I've heard. They fight other schools in competition.
Oh. Sounds pretty. Alright, well. What do you think, Finch? Monk school that does fighting. I mean, up to you. I mean, I don't really have anywhere to go.
Well, neither do I. Did Ezekiel want to be left alone for an extended period of time?
He wanted to look at the water or something. I don't know, a cat thing maybe, I don't know.
Well...
You want to go find Ezekiel looking at the water?
I mean, I suppose he wouldn't have been looking at the water for too long. Maybe we leave him for a little bit longer and then we go collect him.
Alright.
Yeah.
Did you think about where you needed to go on the toilet?
Yeah, I had a very difficult think. But no, I couldn't really think of anything.
Well, I guess we'll go to the monk school for now and see if anything cool's happening there.
Well, yeah, well, maybe you could pick up a few moves,
Yeah, well, I'm told they're fighting. They like to fight. They do it for fun, also. That'd be pretty cool.
Yes, it's a martial art for them.
Well, I like the sound of that martial art. That does sound good. Better than School of War.
Well, you know, if they're doing martial arts, maybe they respect fighting.
Mm.
You know, a bit more than maybe you can get a school to sponsor a tournament. You know,
I'll tell you what. The more and more about these monk conversations, the more and more it sounds like I want to be a monk. This sounds good. You know, you get to fight for fun, and it's all, you know, all in good fun. You know, no killing.
no killing either. Yeah, let's go have a look. Did they say what school it was?
Oh, is the person still there?
No, I imagine you guys have just like walked out at this point in time, and she has just gone like after that small breeze of conversation. She essentially just like, all right, thank you for Stingy, blah blah blah, and then she walked away.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone around that we can ask?
Yeah. As essentially as you exit out a small conversation, Ezekiel, you see them first as you've just like from your thing, and then you've just like walked around.
Ezekiel's there. We see him.
Yeah, coincidentally.
Oh, Ezekiel. Oh, there he is. He's done looking at the water. How's the water?
It wasn't good.
Enough with water?
What?
No, the water was fine. I had one of the clansmen come up and ask me questions.
What'd you do?
I feel like he
Well-
had an agenda against me and wrote.
Okay. Okay, what did you do?
Nothing. I just
All the usual Ezekiel excuses, mate.
No, there's no excuses here. Look, what happened was that he asked me some questions in regards to some statements made against me by the Zabatsu members of these shops, and they're all lies. So I just told him they're lying, and then he said, well, he believed I was getting aggressive with him, which wasn't the case at all. I was just telling him how it
Well, I
was.
can see why. Were you doing your smile?
No, I didn't do this thing. I didn't do smiles.
You didn't do your smile? Okay.
No, well, I may have done a couple of disagreements, but I didn't, I didn't arc up, as they say. I didn't do anything wrong. I just answered the questions.
Did you do it in your normal Ezekiel manner?
I don't know what you mean by that, but I thought I
Like that? Just your behavior. Your Ezekiel behavior.
Yes, I might have.
Yeah, okay. Well, all we can say is, did he say he's gonna come get you? You gonna get arrested or something like that?
No, he said that he's going to compile some answers and he'll get back to me. And I said, about what? What do you mean? Is there a case against me? And then he was quite rude. So
What is the Kuman, what is the floor we're standing on? What is it, like dirt or road or?
It's
stone.
it's like cobblestone. Being this is where like the Zabatsu are like properly here. The road is much more well kept. It's nice cobblestone.
Yeah, actual cobble. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should probably cover up your colors. I would say, because they're gonna come arrest you.
they're not going to arrest me. They've got nothing to arrest me on.
Well,
Well,
I mean, well, for both of you, there's nothing to be arrested on. They also claimed me as a murderer from the fights last night, when they were illegal.
well, they could arrest you for murdering someone.
Well, they could arrest you for murdering someone as well, couldn't they, Danzak?
Yeah, but they're gonna try to arrest me.
Well, yeah, right.
Maybe we should cover your colors up.
Nah, I don't think it's going to happen. I think
Why do you want to cover your colors? What is the big deal with your colors?
there is no big deal, but I am not subduing who I am for these people.
Oh, I see. Do you want to get arrested? Is that what you're telling me?
If they attempt to arrest me, then God let them try.
You're going to kill them and become a murderer.
I won't murder them, but
Oh,
I'm not going to get there and be like, oh, sorry, and get on my knees. No, there's none of that happening. I'll fight back.
yeah, I don't think you should
calm
be
down,
doing
Ezekiel.
Yeah,
Calm
why?
down. There's nothing to
Yeah.
calm down about. I'm calm as it is.
I mean, you're getting very aggressive.
Yeah. Were you doing this to the person that came and questioned you?
Is this an example of you not being aggressive or rude towards the person?
Because this is why I could see them coming back and arresting you.
You didn't say the part about if they come back, you're going to kill them, did you?
Yeah, if you said that, then that's not good.
No, I didn't say that at all. Not even mention them about them come back to me if anything. So, look, I will not be covering myself up, but I will not enter another store during our time here. I think I will avoid any interaction with them unless it's from them directly to me.
What does stores have to do with the?
Well, apparently the people with problems with me, others I bad to.
People you've been abusing stores.
Anytime I go to like archive, I just deep breath.
You see, he's learning. See, he's doing it. He's not doing the thing.
Well, I mean, now you're just having to, pay for past mistakes, and then once you've done that, it's you're away free.
You can buy things without getting abused.
Exactly, without getting abused. I am the one abused here.
You are being the abuser, yes. Because. Alright, anyway. We're going to a monk school. Because apparently they do cool fighting. Martial art.
They do, yes.
Oh! You know about this?
Well, I don't know personally, but I'm aware that is a thing that they do, yes.
Oh. Do you know what it... Have you seen one?
No, I don't like the city at all. I do not choose to explore it. But I'm sure we could ask somebody. Well, you can ask somebody. I feel like if I asked, it's gonna be read as aggressive.
Well, yeah, well, yeah. Alright. I ask, is anyone around walking past? Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a citizen going about their day that you can just flag down if you want to.
Yep, I ask, do you know where there is a monk school?
Yeah, right. So, if you're interested, they're open at the moment. Take down this road, right? Take a left, past all the fucking Fletcher's shops.
Oh,
right?
yep.
And then you come upon the fucking, the monastery.
Oh, is that what it's called? A monastery, okay.
Well, that's what they're called here. I've heard they have monk schools in other parts of the world, and they don't call them monasteries there.
Does this monk school, the monastery, do they do martial arts?
Well, yeah, they do martial arts, yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you for that.
Hey, no worries.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it... Okay.
I'm allowed to have manners, Dunzock.
Okay. Yep. Alright, let's go.
All
Yeah,
right.
we go to the monastery, wherever it is, down the road past the Fletcher.
And he follows directions down the main road a bit, taking a left through this like fletchering section where it has to do with a lot of like it seems to be more than just fletchering, things to do with like straw, like arrowsmiths or like fletchers are here in regards to creating arrows, but also furnitures to deal with like feathers, straws, like metals and iron of like similar sizes to what arrowheads would be, until eventually you see that there is a not so probably about the size of like half the size of what the kingdom was, just like a more humble looking monastery. Walled up around the outside, walls about 12 feet high, but doesn't look like it's a walkable wall. More of just like a boundary style wall.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Coming up on the entrance, it's very like oval shaped, like an arched entrance. But there are symbols along the arch, but the symbols are of like weights and like biceps and just like people like flexing.
Oh, what the hell? Bodybuilding fucking monastery, what the hell? Is there anyone at the gate, or is it just walk in?
There are like civilians and people like walking in and out, but no one that you can see that is wearing the only like monk people that you're aware of is like Nahu, or like the Order of the Blessed Lotus from like ages ago, but like no one is giving you hints of what they were wearing as of right now at the entrance to this monastery.
Okay. Well, I guess we go in then. Well, I go in anyway. I don't know if these guys come in.
I'll follow you.
Finch?
Yeah.
Alright. Heading inside, as you head inside, it's the noise starts to transition from like the bustling outside to it seems like the walls really enclose the volume of what's happening here. And then as you enter further in, there is the typical like bonsai aesthetic that runs along the outside gardens. And then you notice that there are a lot of like shirtless people here, of varying races, goblin, hobgoblin. There's human, elf, but they're not wearing like the top of geese. They're only wearing like their pants and like two-pronged shoes. And their upper body is fucking toned and muscular. And then as one is walking past, and you don't see a bugbear who's shaven all of his fur off to be like it's very grotesque looking in a way, like a hairless bugbear.
Yeah.
Because it's just so like feels so unnatural. But he can I help you, fine gentleman here today?
Yeah, we're looking for something to do, and we were told that there's fights and martial arts here.
Well, yeah, we do. Obviously, as a monastery, we teach. Specifically here, we teach a fairly certain sort of play style. We're more of the iron grasp method of doing things.
Mm.
We're all about physical strength, the center and soul of the body. Right.
Okay.
Hand to hand, like all monks deal in some form of hand to hand, but no other way really does what we do, right? You see these fucking and he's real shredded looking. He's just fucking toned. You see these, man. It fucking weeks. There's some fucking, Yeah, anyway, so we deal with that sort of stuff. We're very much hand to hand. We like to grapple a lot.
Oh, okay.
We're physical fighters.
Okay. Can I possibly see a sparring match between, I don't know, whoever?
Yeah. We've got like a live show popping up very soon. We get a bunch of the common folk in. They come for free. And if we find out you're a part of the Zaibatsu or a little bit above, we get you to pay a little bit of money. Because, fuck them.
Oh, I hear that, Ezekiel. I don't like the Zaibatsu here either.
I don't want to comment on that.
What?
But if you're happy to just wait around a little bit, we put one on in the main courtyard.
Oh, all right. That sounds pretty cool.
You're a bit of a fighter yourself.
How'd you know?
Well, you're built like one for starters, and the armor that you're wearing isn't like what it's normally worn like.
Oh, yeah,
I can tell by your hands the seen.
Yeah, well, yeah, bit of a fighter. Yeah, bit of a pit fighter.
Oh, you do fight in the pitch? Yeah, I heard they're pretty fucked.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, a little bit.
It wasn't always like that.
How so?
Well, it used to be once upon a time they were more of an honourable traditional thing that even us, we used to partake in.
Oh.
But that was like 1,000 or so years ago now. But, it's still held in high regard as a fond nostalgic memory that we can call back on.
Oh, yeah, time to be alive, I guess. All right, well, I guess we'll wait for the match, the sparring show.
No worries. Take care.
Thanks.
And then it's not long after you wait and then notice that like even like the female members of this monastery, they're not wearing like tops either. They're all fucking built and just toned. It seems that like what he was saying is they build for the body and the strength of like the soul, so to speak. Then after a while, a section is like cordoned off for them to partake in. And then you see some monks of this monastery fight. And Danzok, for you, the fighting style is familiar. The grappling, the holding, the pinning. Things that you are familiar with, but the way they're doing it, there's something else to it. It seems like when they get into holds, it's like very fast, quick, noticeable strikes on certain parts of the body that act like that affect certain other parts. And one fight, it's like it quicken the grapple, and then like 2 strikes onto a certain arm, and then like the arm is no longer usable. It's a very nice display of what they're able to do.
Oh, cool.
After a while, the sparring's finish, the crowds cheer and enjoy, and then other monks come around with like food and drink to hand off to the people. The guy that you had spoke to before comes back up and goes, "So, what'd you think?"
Very, very cool. I like the grappling and the disabling of limbs and such without using grappling.
Yeah. We're big on that here. Very big.
So how long does that take to get taught?
It's, look, it takes a bit of time. If you're not really, unless you're already developed into this sort of lifestyle, it takes a bit. Because first, we break your body down. We break your soul down to really just be like, build your back up.
Yep.
Your body is your temple. And you gotta like take care of you fucking see this, mate. You fucking Like, I'm only eating the finest meats here, mate. It's that fucking protein. You know what I mean? Fucking
Why don't you challenge on him to a sparring match, Danzog?
Oh no, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. No, it's their place. I couldn't.
Just a little wrestle.
No, I couldn't. Nah, no way. I gotta fight later today. I don't want to get injured or something like that. No.
You fight later today? Oh, where are you fighting at? Which pit?
Oh, fucking. There's the fucking. What is it? What's it bloody called? The sanctioned fight. It's the fight for the position to fight El Silencio.
Oh, you fucking Danzok.
Yep.
Look, we don't take part in the pit fights much, but we specifically keep an ear to the ground for that shit like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes we try and pick up people to join.
Well, recently there's been a lot of chaos within the pit fighting. The changing of matches, changing of rules.
Yeah, we've heard it's been a bit fucking fucky ever since that platinum ring cunt walked in.
Who is he? The platinum ring. Do we have a name?
No name as far as I'm aware of, and I can ask fucking old Josie if he knows. But every time he comes in, we're aware of things move, and they never move back.
Yeah, well, he's
But hey, come, we've got fucking something you might want to see.
All right.
And he walks in the direction of like the monastery building itself.
I'll follow him through.
Following him into the monastery building, opening the doors, the first noticeable thing is what looks to be a bronze statue of a much younger Zugzul and a hobgoblin like this.
Oh, damn. Do I recognize the statue? Is it like in good Well, like, I mean, is it a good
Yeah, it looks
representation? Yeah.
it looks like a very much younger Zugzul.
Okay, so that's easy. I know that person.
You do.
Yep. That's
Well,
my
we had
master.
heard that he might have been training you, but fucking
Yeah.
old Zugzul used to train here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes lots of lots of stuff that I recognized in that display.
Yeah, it wasn't a part of us. It wasn't full blown, but him and Josie fucking made some memories.
Oh.
Who's
Oh, that
this,
makes sense.
Josie person.
Oh, he's the Grandmaster. We just called him Josie because his name's too fucking long.
Do you know his full name?
No, and I'd rather not. You know, if I was to do his full name, he's got like 1,001 titles. I'd be here until the sun went down.
Yes, alright. I see.
Interesting. Well, this is interesting. Well, Zugzul was in town. Did he come by?
Is it down? Fuck,
Yeah.
I'll let old Josie know and fucking see if, reminisce on old memories and whatnot.
That would be cool to listen to.
If you ever find, you're in need of a place to stay or whatever, we can fucking throw some cots down for you.
Look, I appreciate that. What was your name?
Mine's Forearms.
4 arms, as in the number 4 and arms.
Yeah. I know.
Alright.
I've only got 2, but I'm 4 arms because that's how many arms are fucking broken, mate. You know, fucking me.
I do in
No.
fact know what you mean. Yes.
It's not because you've got giant forearms.
Oh shit! Maybe that was it as well. Fuck, I didn't figure that.
Oh, you do have large ones. Look at them.
They just fucking just.
Yeah. Right. Well, I appreciate that. Look. Well, I know you guys don't partake in the old pit fighting. But it'd be cool to have you in the crowd.
We're not welcome, but I can see what I can do.
Oh, welcome. Why?
Oh, the Rixasa are a fickle bunch. You know, who
Yeah.
knows?
All
I
right.
mean, we wouldn't be the only monk school not allowed.
Well, this has been an interesting trip so far. What time's it?
Later in the afternoon, maybe 4:30.
Maybe we should get back and you can train and get yourself a pre-match ritual.
Maybe. All right.
Well, if you think you have more time here, we can spend a bit further.
Well, I mean,
Doesn't
be
take
cool to
long
watch.
get back to the sword.
I don't know what they're doing now. I mean, what's on the agenda at the monastery? What, like late lunch? What are they?
Are you
what are they
asking?
doing? Yeah, what are they doing now? Like, what's the agenda?
Well, the seminar's kind of finished, so then we just go back to our fucking usual routine, run to the garden, pumping weights, sparring amongst ourselves, more so to speak.
Okay.
The Grandmaster's out at the moment because he's running errands with the other Grandmasters. Something in regards to whatever happened at Chengdu that no one really knows, but apparently it was big.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we were there.
You were there?
Yeah, a big thing in the sky and knocked everything out, and yeah, there was a what was that school called? The Lotus.
Yeah.
The Lotus. What
The Blessed Lotus.
Blessed
Yes,
Lotus. That's the
yes.
one. Yep. Yeah, one of our friends, acquaintances,
Yes.
was a monk also. What monk school was he?
Oh,
He was going-
He was going to.
The dragon. No.
Yes. He was going back to. He's going to his place in Muan, his monastery there.
Oh, the Ascended Dragon.
That's the
Yes,
one. That's the one.
Yes.
I knew it was dragon something.
Dragon.
So there are people still alive.
Yeah.
Only half of the city, I believe, was taken, if I'm not mistaken.
Those big chunks.
Yes.
We
That
heard.
master was valiantly helping the city.
Oh, it's good to hear. I can fucking with this information that I can tell Josie. See if other things can,
Well, maybe our friend is closer to this than we think.
It's very possible. If a man named Nehu comes through, do your best to let us know.
Right, Nahu. I'm gonna remember that. Do you remember what he looks like? Just so I can, no one tries to fucking ascertain that, I'm Nahu, and I go, oh yeah, sweet, and then it turns out I got a knife in my back because the wrong Nahu had just turned up at my door.
He's a half-elven man.
Half-elven man. All right, sweet. Nahu, half-elven man.
Black hair, but I don't remember well. The last time we saw each other, we were getting out of that rubble that affected the city pretty badly.
All right, no worries then.
All right. Well, I guess we'll head back.
Thank you for your hospitality.
No worries. You guys are fucking all right. Yeah, welcome here anytime, eh?
I give him a flex real quick.
Yeah. Ooh, mate. Ooh. Fuck.
Alright, let's head this back to the Shadowless Sword and we'll wait your call.
Yep.
I'll spar.
Oh,
Oh, you want to spar, little one?
Yeah, I'll spar.
Yeah, all right. I'll do it. Yeah, fucking why not?
All right.
Finch, I don't recommend.
Ezekiel, just let him do it.
Alright, Finch,
This will
you have my blessing. Well, not my blessing, but
Oh yeah,
best of
you
luck.
just that. Just let him. Yep.
Will I be allowed to bring my quarterstaff into this?
As a spar, as long as you don't kill me at the end of it, mate. Top of it, right as rain.
That's okay. I shan't deliver any lethal blows. No. Go off and walk off and do a little corner.
Yep. Roll for me initiative.
The hell?
2.
Oh.
All right.
Well, 5. But
5?
I don't
Well, you beat him by 1.
Oh, really? Fuck. Alright. Alright. I'm going to dash up to him.
Yep.
And I am going to use Insightful Fighting. So, I make an insight check against him, and he makes a deception check against me. If I succeed, I get free sneak attacks, irregardless of advantage or a nearby ally.
All right, then.
Whoa.
that's pretty cool.
So, my insight is 22.
Well, you beat him by 10.
Whoa.
Okay, so first attack is going to be a... That's not very good. It's going to be 9. It's not going to hit. That wouldn't hit a fucking door.
You smack him with the pole arm, and he just flexes, and he just it's like you're hitting fucking the ground, and just fucking bounces up. You have to be out of there, mate.
Alright, I'll make a bonus action follow-up attack. Oh, actually, I can't. Insightful Fighting was a bonus action, so that is my turn.
All right. He is going to go to swing once for a no. That is not. That misses. And for his second strike, exactly the same number. Jesus Christ! Oh, these are the bad die. They're meant to be in prison. But because where is it? Where did I put it? He is going to blow 2 key points. And he's going to make a flurry of blows.
He burns 2 points for that.
Yes.
You need to work on your key control.
Uh, rolls an extra 20 for this. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. That. Oh, -1. Oh, wait. I'm proficient in it, though. So that makes it a +1 to end on 15.
15. Unfortunately, you are one short for the DC. Though when he goes to strike, you are out of the way, and then just what you don't notice with the strikes for his fist is just that a leg has just quickly swept, flicked the back of your foot, and then he immediately has you grappled on the floor. Because his flurry of blows is different.
Bro, didn't you take 14 psychic damage as well, Brandon?
Yeah.
Stay
You have disadvantage on attack rolls against him, and trying to escape the grapple is a disadvantage.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to just make a straight up attack.
All right.
2 attacks. Disadvantage. That first one is 11.
Does not hit.
Second one. Oh, that's better. Second one is a 17.
17 does.
Alright, that gets me my sneak attack as well. So that is what do I get to oh no, that's not during combat. That is 11 damage.
Nice. He goes, oh, you fucking hit hard for a small cunt, eh? And then he's going to strike on you for a 19.
19 hits.
For the first one does 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And the second strike is 16.
16.
Yep.
Hang on, let me do the math on that one. Well, that was a quick fight.
He taps! He taps! Leave him alone! He taps!
For 7 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm well down.
You're down.
Yep.
Yep. He immediately notices your limpness, and then lets you go. He goes, "Oh fuck! It was meant to be just a sparring session. Fuck!" And then he just fucking.
You're too strong. Your forearms are too big.
Which, can someone fucking give me a hand on this cunt, man? He's fucking.
Yes, I can. I go over to Finch and I use my 20 points of laying hands on him.
Oh, you don't need to use 20, man.
I'll use 5.
5, there we go. That gets me back up. Ugh.
But are you alright, mate? I thought you'd be a bit tougher. I didn't realise.
Oh, well, I did get a little bit beaten up earlier in the day, but I just thought I'd give it a quick test.
You got beaten up by who? Who did it?
I had quite a bad shit this morning, so...
Fuck, mate, I tell you, been on this fucking... Oh, sometimes we do a fucking shake, right? Some fucking vegetables, but then they mix in some meat. I don't know if it's been cooked properly, but fucking, it tastes delicious. But let me tell you, after a couple of fucking hours, it fucking runs through the system like nothing.
Well, you easily bested me. How bad was that hit I got in? The one little hit I got in.
I wasn't expecting it to be hit that fucking hard, but you got me. Excellent work, eh? Hey, keep up. Where have you? What school have you been working in? I know work when I see it.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been to a monk school.
I don't want to call you a liar, but that handiwork was fucking,
Oh well, I don't know.
Maybe you're a natural, Finch.
Well, I would like to think that's the case, but probably not. Maybe I have been to a monk school. Never really considered that.
Well, if you ever remember,
Yeah.
if you ever remember, let us know, eh?
Yeah. Maybe I will come back. If I yeah. Oh, I had a bit of an accident a couple years ago that rendered my memory, not so good. So, maybe do you recognize the style that I was using?
No, I know that method. It's a technique taught fucking it's a standard technique, but like you do it in such a way that for sure you've been in it, mate. But you didn't do anything so crazy for me to be like, oh, that's from the fucking Flying Dragons.
Right. Oh, well, that's. I didn't expect to learn something like that. All right. Well, I'm glad I did get to spar then. It was pretty fun. Even though I got my sinuses knocked into the back of my head, it was pretty good.
Look, I get see, as bad as it is, I get to go. I just knocked out a guy with a golden eye.
I'm not quite sure how to take that one.
Well, stories go that you gilded guys are fucking hard to take down.
Oh well, I'm not exactly, as you can see, a full gilded.
Yeah, you're missing an eye, mate. That's crazy. How'd you lose that?
Oh well, I wish I could tell you.
You lost your fuck. Oh mate, shit's rough for you, eh? Well, look, if your memory is fucked, there's only one person that I know of who can give you a real proper hand, right? It's either you speak to the clerics and then have you roll your wisdom, or you go meet with Brother Ox.
Brother Ox?
Yeah, he's good with memory.
Oh, why is that familiar? Brother Ox, okay. Where would he be? I've tried the clerics, and
he should be rotational. Give me 1 sec. Oh, where's fucking Brother Ox in this rotation? Alright, Brother Ox he should be there at the shrine for the next cycle of the moon, and then he fucks off somewhere.
Oh yes, that's why I remember Brother Ox. Yes. No, you're right. Someone has also recommended Brother Ox to me.
He's good with that shit. He's a real martial arts pro, that guy. Guy in quotes, because he's not really a guy. He's an animal. He's not really an animal either. You know what I fucking mean.
Yes, okay. Alright, well, I'll endeavour to meet him within the week.
See that you... Well, I don't want to be like, see that you do. But, if you do, make mention that fucking, we say hi or whatever.
Who's we?
Or us, the fucking iron grass, mate. We're still out here fucking pressing, Ooh.
Right, the iron grass. I thought you were going to ask me to a collective of people say hi, but yeah, but I suppose iron grass works as well.
Oh, one thing, because I have seen him and spoke to him personally. He's a very quiet man. He's soft-spoken. And he answers very bluntly and to the point. Right, he tries to cut through a lot of the grass, if you know what I mean.
All right. And is that why he's good friends with you?
Me personally,
cutting through all the grass.
Me personally, we're not really friends, but he is, so they say, the grandfather of all martial arts.
Oh.
Well, that would be the case. That's just what the That's just what people say. We all know that Goktengri created the art forms, and then, Brother Rox has just kind of taken that mantle.
All right.
Praise be his soul and whatnot.
All right. Well, I thank you for the time.
No worries. Guys, pleasure meeting you all. Have a good luck in the fight tonight. I will try to be there for you.
Thanks.
No worries.
Don't go out of your way, if you get, bloody hassled or whatever. Yeah.
Nah, you know what? I'll go out of my way. I'll see if me and the rest of you other boys can fucking tag along,
Yeah.
Alright. That'd be pretty cool.
Right then, I've got some other work I've got to get done in the meantime, but good luck.
Thanks, mate.
Alright. Thanks. What time is it?
A little bit later, like 5,
I'm getting closer.
5:30. Yeah.
Probably should head back.
Yeah, I mean, if you got anything else to do.
No, I'd rather not be out and about.
Gonna get arrested.
I don't think we get arrested. I just think. Well,
I mean, even if he doesn't get arrested, it'll probably just make things worse. I mean that in the best way.
I don't think you did. Oh no, I will learn.
Yep. There you go. Yep. Well, there you go. He's learning.
Watch what you say, please. I'm trying to be a better person.
I mean,
things like that.
Is it wrong to say that you'd probably arc up at someone who came along asking you more questions?
Well, if they're part of the clansmen, yes, very possible.
Well, then there you go. That's all I meant.
Just put it nicer, mate. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, I mean, how nice do you want me to put it for you, Ezekiel?
Let's get going.
You guys make your way back to the Shadowless Sword.
All right.
Long time, just the distance that it takes, it's like another 30 minutes, rolling into like 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Into the foyer. The guy at the desk gives you guys a nod. Up the escalator, you guys go down, and then as you enter the Shadowless Sword of itself, noticeable that you guys are the only ones there at this point in time.
What the hell? Quiet.
Is anyone tending to the bar?
Yes, it is the younger Rikshasha that you had seen last night.
I approached him and say, "Hello again, friend."
Hello.
It's a quiet night.
Yes, everyone's out getting prepared for the big fight tonight.
How long until that starts? Until my friend here has to be there?
Oh, sorry, I'm not privy to that sort of information.
We must have some idea.
Like I said, I'm not privy to that sort of information, and thus I have no interest to guess on such things, in case I am wrong.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Where are the fights at? Upstairs.
That I do not know.
Is anyone here that knows?
Any further questioning along those lines, I will have to give you the same answer. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, I guess we'll just wait till someone come gets us, I guess.
Yes. Well, in the meantime, may I please have a drink of water?
Yes, certainly.
How much does that cost?
For a future champion such as yourself, a slayer, free.
All right, have a glass of water then.
No worries. Alcohol again. And he gestures to you, Danzok.
No, thank you. I'll have nothing. Thanks.
And your smaller friend?
This camera's gone grey. I don't know where he is.
And he gestures to you, Finch, in regards to drink.
I'll grab some barley soju if there's any available.
There is some available, and then he goes about collecting the drinks for you all. And then you've got a bit of time. And that is where we'll end today's session.
Alright. That was a pretty funny. That was a pretty funny session. Just lots of character building, which is I think is fucking cool.
Yeah, it's good.
That was pretty funny.
Don't smile like a weird dog. What?
You're
What do you mean by that?
like a weird dog.
You called me a dog there, Dunslock.
When you started getting harassed by the guy, and then we walked up, and you started the minute you said, "Oh, this guy was being aggressive to me," the scene in Swift and Shift flashed in my eyes. The Rocket Ride episode where he's like, "Oh my god, the ride just got stolen by some Chinese or whatever, and I think a couple of Islanders too." And then the lady's like, "Oh, that's the same three fucking people you always fucking play. What does